There was activity at the Makonde Stadium as locals brought in their old electronic equipment. Many locals expressed relief at finally getting a safe outlet for devices they can no longer use. Expressed appreciation at the initiative to educate rural communities about the harm that old electronics can cause to the environment.
Like houses outside everywhere, there are a lot of scrap metals, more especially scrap electronics, computers, radios, and all this stuff. And I think they are not good because some of them they have chemicals. Some of them, when they rot in our soil, it causes some chemicals to be in our soil.
The Department of Forestry, Fisheries and the Environment's Producer Responsibility Organization, which oversees electronic waste, IWASA, has been moving around villages and townships to educate locals about the dangers of e-waste to the environment. The organization also educates the public about recycling options.
75% of e-waste is in all of our homes, not in government and in corporate entities. Yes, they have big quantities, but if you look at the e-waste around us today that's coming in, you'll find there's a lot of e-waste that has been handed down from people that may have work as domestic workers in towns, in urban areas, and somebody buys a new fridge and they give the old fridge to the domestic person or whoever works for them, and it comes down to the rural areas or to their homes. But what happens is when it gets to end of life, they don't know what to do with it. And I think when you see the turnout today, where people know that there's value and something to be made, then they will collect and bring it to the buyback centers.
The Deputy Minister also visited a buyback center that was set up at Njhakanjhaka. She is hopeful that similar centers will be established at more communities.
Shows that indeed people are not aware that when you keep these electronics at homes, it might be a health hazard. So for us, I think that it's going exceptionally well, because the people are here. All they are waiting to do is to get their electronics weighed, and they get their voucher and they go to ShopRite. But what is important for us is that when we leave here today, we want the rural communities to set up their own buyback centers so that these IWASAs can come and collect from the smaller buyback centers.
The department also visited members of the Makado Adopt a River Foundation for an update on efforts to keep rivers and water streams clean. Biman Baloyi, SABC News, Thohoyandou.